The name's cooked. Completely fucking cooked. Hey guys, this is a little bit of an intangent thing. I know you've probably seen someone talk about it somewhere, but I just wanted to give my 2 cents about this. I am so disappointed that Barbara got pushed out. I'm going to say she got pushed out because back in December when there was an article with the Wall Street Journal where she claimed that the people in Amazon were run by fucking idiots when it came to handling the Bond IP. Amazon bought MGM Studios a couple of years back, but the problem was, or at least for them, that Barbara and co-Eon head Michael G. Wilson remained co-owners and had full rights. They had full intellectual control of the Bond IP, and that is why we haven't seen anything since 2021, being No Time to Die. Your thoughts and opinions on the final film aside, Barbara did take something that her father had started all the way back with Dr. No, and she had made Bond a household name even more so than her father had. The commercial success of Craig's run alone is monumental. The fact that they were able to get Skyfall over $1 billion, despite no 3D crap, is monumental. Now, did they market the absolute shit out of that movie? Absolutely. It was goddamn everywhere. But regardless, Barbara, despite kind of any of the choices that she might have done, whether they be good or bad, she knew how to respect what the IP was. She knew Bond because she'd grown up with it with her father. She got criticism for choosing Craig, and look what the fuck happened. For me personally, Craig has one of the best Bond movies in the entire franchise, being that of Casino Royale, and he was able to take that hard edge, that very self-loathing but also self-serving and violent persona that was what Timothy Dalton tried to do, but unfortunately was too early for it because he was coming off of the coattails of the Roger Moore era, which the Roger Moore era, for those of you who like that, all the power to you. Did he have the Casanova kind of charisma charm of Bond? Sure, but I always thought Roger Moore, and I might get criticism for this, but he always looked like he was terrified when he was getting into a fight. Every time there was a fight scene, and I don't know. And then the corniness also, like the last movie he did was View to a Kill, and there was also the one where he went into space. Timothy Dalton tried to do something that they couldn't do yet, and then Barbara was able to fully complete that with Craig. She also was there for the Pierce Brosnan run, which is also highly regarded for maybe the first half. And she was open to the video game stuff too, which was really great to see that. There wasn't exactly the greatest of handling once Craig took over because EA lost the rights and then they gave them to Activision, and then Activision kind of just did not give a shit. Regardless, to see this decision, to see Barbara being basically, they say that they made an agreement. I have a feeling that Amazon said, all right, that's it. We're fucking just going to buy you out of this. And everything that we heard down the pipeline was terrible that Amazon tried to pitch. Like, they're the ones who came up with that Brian Cox television show, like the next Bond or whatever it was. Brian Cox didn't know that it was an official Bond thing, an unofficial Bond thing. He thought it was something legit, and all I can think of now is that they're just going to milk the shit out of this. They're going to franchise it. They're going to do to Bond what they did to Rings of Power, and I know there's some of you who are like, oh, it's not that bad, it's actually pretty good. You guys can have that opinion. You're absolutely entitled to it, even if I think you're wrong. But what they have done with Rings of Power is they've turned Tolkien's story into a product. They've turned it into content. They have not turned it into a story or a piece of cinema or television that will be long regarded. No one's gone back to watch the fucking first season of Rings of Power being like, I really want to watch this shit. And they're gonna do the same with Bond. I almost fucking guarantee it. The only thing that has come of this so far is Bezos said, hey, who do you want your favorite Bond? Who would you like your Bond to be? And obviously everyone said Henry Cavill, which, hell, when they were releasing all of those old audition tapes, one of them being Cavill, obviously, but a few other weird ones with Anthony Starr or Sam Worthington, you can see that he had it even then. So would he be proper for it? Sure. Is he gonna have the fucking time with the Warhammer show? I kind of doubt it. So we're on a 4-year drought now. It's not the longest drought in Bond history, but it is a pretty big one. So we're gonna see. I don't know. I don't have much hope for this. I am hopeful that I am wrong. I would love to be wrong, but I don't know. I don't have good hope in this, guys. Anyways, what are your thoughts about this? What are your thoughts of what could happen? Who would you like to see as Bond? And do you think this is a good thing or not? What do you think Amazon will do with it? Let me know in the comments below if you're interested to start a discussion. Otherwise, guys, that's all from me. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like. And if you're interested in more, subscribe. And until then, see you guys next time.